Good morning, good evening. Thanks everybody for joining in. I'm Raman. I'm the global head for IoTfyNow, and let me extend a very warm welcome to everybody who joined in. We have a lot of people from our group companies and a couple of our customers. We are expecting a few more to join in, but let's dive right in. Right? So today we have a very special webinar and a very special guest. Right? The webinar we have is how we are helping organizations use anomaly detection to improve their machine, operator, and thereby plant productivity. Right? We spoke with a lot of customers across verticals, and the feedback that we kept getting was, hey, everybody wants to do these cool things, right? I mean, Industry 4.0, smart manufacturing, getting closer to zero unplanned downtime. But what was lacking was the how part. Right? A lot of organizations, leaders asked us, hey, can you help us answer the how question? We know what needs to be done. We just don't know how to do it. And so today, Prashant, who is our executive advisor with IoTfy on Industry 4.0, would speak to some of that. Right. So let's dive right in. Right. We'll try and keep it short. Right. And open the forum in the end for Q&A. Right. The webinar would be available as a recording. So feel free to share. Feel free to Now, let me take just a couple of minutes to talk about IoTfy. Right? So we are a part of the SimCon group, and we have been in industrial automation space for close to 3 decades now. Right? We have been connecting outdoor assets, and what that means is that today we think we are really good at doing the harder parts of IoT well. So if you look at the whole IoT value chain, there are some parts that are really easy to do, right? Things that you do on past platforms, visualization, and all of that. The harder parts is something that not many can, right? And that's the area where we play. And when I say harder parts, I mean things like sensors, smart platforms, an ability to bring machine learning, from the cloud closer to your high value assets and all of that. In terms of verticals, we have been very deliberate about verticals we play in, like manufacturing, oil and gas, utilities, water and gas, and some work in civic services like smart lighting and water management. Right. So with that, let me introduce Prashant to you. As I already said, he is our industry advisor on Industry 4.0 and smart manufacturing. He guides not only, so a big part of his role is guiding IoTfy itself, right? So he guides our strategy and roadmap on how we look at industry transformations which are happening, especially manufacturing. Right? And then he obviously consults customers like you on what is the path forward and really answering some of these harder questions, right? So with that, Prashant, I'll hand it over to you. We'll all sit back and listen in, and we will come back with Q&A. So over to you, Prashant.
Thank you very much, Raman, for this beautiful introduction. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, wherever you are in the world. Let's start today's topic, anomaly detection and diagnosis solution. And first of all, now before I go to the topic, I would like all of you to understand why anomaly detection and diagnostic solution is critical for success of Industry 4.0 or smart manufacturing. And if you look in today, world is facing 3 major problems. And first is unplanned downtime. And now, when I say unplanned downtime which is the largest source of throughput losses in any industrial facility. And when your equipments are not working reliably, then definitely you are losing your efficiency also. So, and vice versa. So if your equipment is not efficient, then your downtime is more. And all this leads to lower productivity. So now no one likes surprises, but it happens. And in today's environment, happens more often. So we will talk our in next few slide, in next 20 minutes or so, we'll talk what is our three-step approach to avoid surprises in the future and how you should plan a data-driven operational excellence journey. And we kept 5 minutes for question and answer. So, as I told you, world is facing unplanned downtime, and unplanned downtime is a reality. Unreliable operation reduce efficiency, and it leads to lower productivity. And this is the reason it is very critical to invest into the right technology which provides actionable insights. And unfortunately, traditional maintenance practices and approach are not good enough to provide you efficiency and to run your equipment at an optimum uptime. And higher maintenance cost is a reality. And 90% of time, machine failures are independent of time. So even though you have a very good time-based maintenance or preventive maintenance strategy, it doesn't help to avoid unplanned failures. And to avoid those unplanned failures, people are spending more on planned maintenance. But sometimes excess maintenance is waste of money and can increase chance of failure. So now, if you see the journey of maintenance in any industry, now we have started with the reactive maintenance, then we couple of years after we have invested in a preventive maintenance. In fact, so many people, all of you might be also invested in the PLC and SCADA system to monitor the equipment and processes. But all these efforts are not good enough to avoid unplanned downtime or reducing cost of maintenance. And one simple reason that alarms and alerts set in PLC or SCADA are set for protection, and it alerts when the already equipment is damaged. So now next is predictive maintenance. So if you see the journey in a maintenance, reactive to preventive to predictive and providing predictive forecast and risk based, you really need technology to support you and provide you right kind of insight. And there is a proof point in industry. Industry leaders who invested in digital technologies, IoT, artificial intelligence, much ahead of the time, already started getting benefit. They improved their availability almost by 8 to 10%. They reduced reactive maintenance time by 10 to 40%. And they improved labor productivity by 10 to 15%. So now, our IoTfyNow real-time machine insight and foresight solution helps to reduce cost of maintenance, increase uptime, and labor productivity. Now, our solution in nutshell will provide answer for three critical questions. Is my equipment healthy or abnormal? What parameters contributing to abnormal behavior? Which part of the equipment fault is progressing? So if you go into our solution, we have a three-step approach for the anomaly detection and diagnostic journey. So we start with collecting machine data. And today, fortunately, sensors are become more affordable and you have more sensor than earlier, but you are using sensor more for measurement and control. But machine provide lot of information if you collect, integrate, and visualize. And this is the most critical part of your anomaly detection and diagnostic journey. Second part is better detection. So if you can detect early machine abnormality, you can reduce your downtime. You can reduce mean time to repair, and because you have sufficient time to plan your maintenance activity. And this also helps overall efficiency in the plant. I would say fault diagnosis and prognostic is the goal in a journey. Better foresight and insight will provide a competitive edge to the organization. So, first step in our solution is understanding as-is analysis, real-time monitoring of machine behavior in a various contexts of or in a context of various key performance indicator. Understand, know what am I doing today versus yesterday? What am I doing today versus last month? Whether my efficiency is improving or whether my efficiency is reducing. Today, my all the machines are healthy. My MTBF and MTTR are KPI as per goal I have set, or it is deviating. So these are the most important contexts you would like to see your machine or assets. And then anywhere you find there is a deviation, you would like to analyze and identify root cause very quickly. And you should able to see that which parameters is contributing to this particular fault in a machine. So this you will get from our system very quickly. And this help you to improve overall productivity and efficiency in operation. And of course, to avoid unplanned downtime. Moving forward, using artificial intelligence and machine learning approach, we provide alerts on abnormal machine state. Data science models monitor all the parameters 24/7, 365 days. It's similar to your best operator looking into all machine parameters every 5, identifying influencing parameters normal condition. Example, in case when centrifugal pump in your water treatment facility detects abnormal vibration, it also directs you to contribution parameters for particular fault. It may be x-axis RMS value or bearing temperature high, and this specific information helps you to prioritize and your work order. Next step in a journey is machine fault diagnostic. Using advanced pattern recognition models in artificial intelligence and machine learning, we can able to provide you specific fault mode detection. So it may be abnormal vibration, or you have a bearing wear, or you might have a seal failure issue. So this further provides you to prioritize your maintenance activity. Everyone in this world having very scarce resources. So important is how easily you get actionable intelligence. And then this helps you to prioritize your activity more efficiently so you can avoid unplanned downtime, productivity loss, or production loss. And how this solution work? So we collect, integrate sensor data from using our intelligent industrial IoT edge hardware. So whether you have a vibration data, whether you have temperature, energy, pressure, whether you have already sensor available, or we can help you to install new sensor, connect to our intelligent industrial IoT board, either on a 485 or 232 or industry standard protocol like Modbus, Modbus TCP, or using the Wi-Fi or Bluetooth sensors, and maybe 4 to 20 milliampere or 0 to 10 volt. Once data is available on this particular platform, we do the data quality checks using various algorithms. Then we do the transformation of those data, and we generate alerts, and we help you to see data in a context of subject matter expert on or various different contexts. So maybe if you see this two screen, price, you can see the machine status and drill down various actors to examine contributing parameters. Then you can see all your machine in various hierarchy, drill down to the subsection, either it's a mechanical or electrical, and see various KPI, and further drill down contributing parameter for that particular KPI. So in last, I want to tell you with my experience in this field, say almost 12 years of field experience in industrial IoT, and overall 20 years I have seen this industrial automation journey. And I would say Industry 4.0 or smart manufacturing or anomaly detection solution is a journey. And first step is, of course, remote machine health monitoring. Collecting, integrating, transforming your machine data. Check data integrity and quality. Having a good descriptive analytics is a real asset for your plant. And then you can collaborate more real time with the various stakeholders. And this next step is using how to use or how to mine those data. So we have a artificial intelligence or machine learning based algorithm to help you detect your machine anomaly very early. And then this give you an answer, why is this happening? And you can easily find it out what are the contributing parameters. And goal is basically machine fault mode diagnostic. So system should tell you that you have a bearing failure or your bearing failure is in progression, and then you should start observing your equipment more closely and avoid those unplanned breakdown, or you can reduce maintenance cost, and you have enough time to plan your maintenance. So this is what I would like to say for today's session, and I'm open for Q&A.
That's great, Prashant. Thanks so much. So yeah, forum. Absolutely fire away. If you have any questions, we'd love to and to hear from you.
Hi Prashant, nice session. Just wanted to see, like this anomaly detection, like is it more like asset agnostic?
Yeah, of course. So our solution is asset agnostic, and we try to understand whatever sensors available on asset, we will connect on our edge platform, and if we require, we also can help you to add more sensor on that particular asset and help you to build a system for anomaly detection and diagnostic, whatever asset, whatever make you have in your plant.
Yeah. So as a follow-up to that, Prashant, actually, I have a question. So let's say if any of our customers, they already have some kind of sensors deployed, can your solution fit on top of that seamlessly? And I understand, some stitching may be needed, but
Yeah, of course. So the whole idea of our intelligent edge platform is to connect existing sensors from machines.
Okay? Yeah. So it doesn't have to be a turnkey ground-up implementation, right? It can set on
so
sensor.
Yeah. So so reality in world is there is more brownfield opportunity than greenfield opportunity in the world, and
Yeah.
there is there is more challenges in brownfield opportunity to connecting those sensors, and that is where our experience of connecting asset and we have designed our intelligent edge platform to connect those uh, available sensors or data acquisition system onto our platform.
Yeah. Thanks. Yeah. Any other questions, Forum?
Yeah, Prashant. So I would like to know, can we detect these anomalies on real time on our machines?
Yeah, of course. So the whole idea of our if we can see the three-step approach. In first step approach, we collect the sensors data in a real time. Okay, so we collect the sensor data. If required, some kind of vibration sensor or those, even in a millisecond, 5 second or 10-second interval, and we provide basically solution to give you alerts real time. It's similar like one of your best operator looking into all your sensors every 1 minute or every 5 minutes. So that is what our solution really do for your plant.
Oh yeah, that's really awesome. Then we will have enough time to go with with zero downtime, unplanned downtime, and I think this is what today industry leaders are looking after.
Correct. So you will get enough time to understand what is happening with my asset, and then you can prioritize your work. You start observing more closely, and you can find it out root cause. And then whenever you get opportunity, one thing I'm sure you agree that in manufacturing environment, opportunity to get solve the problem is very less. So it's very critical that in real time you understand what my asset is doing, whether my asset is healthy or my asset already showing some kind of abnormality, and my abnormality is progressing towards caution or warning level.
All right. Thanks, Prashant.
Awesome, guys. So it's time to call it a wrap. Thanks again for the time. Everybody who attended. Thanks, Prashant. And
Thanks,
again,
Raman. Thanks, everyone.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks. As a reminder, guys, this will be available on our website. So, by all means, feel free to go look it up again, share it with folks that you need to. And once again, thank you. Thanks. Yeah, that's sign off.
Thank you very much. Thanks for your time today.